Hello and welcome. This is Honeysuckle bringing you the September 2017 Minecraft Hardcore Challenge player updates for Episode 6. Jumping right in, we have bikerbellgames. In her Episode 6, she makes colored carpets, tames llamas, and puts the carpets on them. She makes more dye colors and carpets. She also makes some pumpkin pie, tames more llamas as night falls before finally tackling several mobs that show up, while getting a couple more flowers to finish out her dye colors. Now, I believe she has the most dye colors of anyone. She has 13 of the 16 colors. All she's missing is green, lime, and cyan, all of which need that cactus green dye. So it will be interesting to see if she'll be able to complete that one. Next, we have dragonfeathers. In her Episode 6, she checked on Larry the llama, cut down some trees, made some more fences to enlarge his enclosure, placed torches to light up the area, then headed back to her house to check on her wheat farm before finishing out the episode by mining through the night. Next, we have Grandma's Gone Gaming. In her Episode 6, she's still exploring the caves, gathering resources, before finally making her way home safely. She gathers some wheat, does some inventory management, and makes bread to end the episode. Next, we have ChavaDad. Catching up, I have his Episode 5. Now, this is his first full-length, regular speed episode. He tends his wheat farm, collects clay from the river, picks a spot to build his carousel, working through the night on the platform before tending to his crops and dealing with a few mobs, cutting down some trees to end the episode. In his Episode 6, he cuts down a few more trees, replants them, tends his farm. He harvests and replants those seeds, makes some rails and mine carts. Then he remembers he wanted carpets, so he starts coloring and shearing sheep and making carpets for his llamas. He breeds them up to get 2 baby llamas, enlarges the pen to join all the llamas in one pen, and he uses water to move them over. That's very clever. I did not even think of moving them that way. Next, we have LauraLim. In her Episode 6, she collects drops from mobs that burned in the sun. Then she loads up to move over to where she wants to build on top of a mountain, where a pig persists in harassing her while she works. Then she starts shearing some sheep and making carpets to put on her newly tamed llamas during the night, fighting mobs along the way, including, I believe, a invisible spider. Next, we have Outfoxed. In his Episode 6, he did have recording issues, and the episode didn't record, so he gives us a brief recap of his day, where he gave George a roof for his shelter and did some decorating on that, tended his crops, and tamed a few more llama friends. Next, we have Tim Obert, Captain Hook 5150. In his Episode 6, he makes blue carpet. He looks around for more llamas and wolves. He does find a couple wolves and tames one, although it does take all 11 of his bones to get that one wolf to get tamed. And he names him Melvin. He takes him back home and finds a couple more llamas to tame. He leaves Melvin in his base while he heads down to mine, gathering more resources, especially iron. He's wanting to make an anvil and finish out his armor. Next, we have Wandering Nerd. In his Episode 6, he's getting ready to dye and shear more sheep. He makes some cobble walls to pin up some llamas, tends his wheat crop, tames some llamas, and put carpets on them, and as night falls, he places more torches around the area before heading back inside his base and going down to mine for the night. So we're still hoping to see a few players jump back in to catch up, but for now, that's all we have. So we'll see you next time. Bye!